Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this week's episode of The PlayBook. I'm your host, Connor, and I'm here with a young man from the New Paltz rugby team. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Peter Randazzo. I'm captain of New Paltz Rugby.
Great to have you with us today. So, just going to ask you a few questions about rugby, educate our viewers a bit more. So what is the difference between rugby and football?
So the main difference is that where football kind of stops after each play and everyone resets, rugby, when somebody gets tackled, the play isn't over. You keep playing, you keep going. That's pretty much the big difference rules-wise. Yeah.
Much more fast-paced.
Yeah, it's a bit more fast-paced.
Yeah. When was the rugby team created?
It was actually created in 1985 by a couple of founders. What's actually cool is we have a memorial to one of them, Sean Gang, who passed away. So it's kind of cool to live on the tradition and keep playing from 1985. So it's cool.
That's great.
Yeah.
Is the rugby team an official team or is it an intramural team?
So it's a club sport on campus. It's not backed by the NCAA. NCAA doesn't actually do rugby, so like every college team that has a rugby team is it's actually a club sport. So it's really cool, but it's growing, and hopefully it'll one day be backed by NCAA.
Yeah, hopefully. How long have you been playing rugby?
So this is my third year, actually. I started my very first semester as a freshman. So
awesome.
Yeah.
And now you're captain.
You work your way up, I guess.
Yeah. What position do you play?
So each number on the field has a certain job to do. 1 through 15. There's 15 guys on each side. I'm number 9. That's the position is called scrum half. And like I said before, where in football the play ends, in rugby when you get tackled the play continues. It's my job as scrum half to make sure that I get that ball out of the guy who was tackled and keep the play going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A lot of responsibility there.
Well, I mean, someone's got to do something.
So what is the process of joining the team?
You pretty much show up to a practice. You could, if you're interested in joining, you could find us on Facebook at New Paltz Men's Rugby. We have an Instagram page. You could, direct message us. Message us through there, and pretty much if you're interested in joining, we tell you the dates and you show up to practice. There's no tryout, size doesn't matter, anything. It's welcome to everybody.
Awesome. Are there any open positions currently?
We actually have a lot of graduating seniors, and a lot of guys joined this semester. We're always looking for new members. Basically, if you show up to practice and you learn and you get better, you're going to be playing in a position. We try to make sure that everyone gets some play time.
Perfect.
Great.
Well, before we go, I heard that you guys are doing fundraising for St. Baldrick's. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so St. Baldrick's is a childhood cancer foundation. Basically, it's a fundraising that we like to do. We've been doing it since the early 2000s. And what it is basically is that we sign up through St. Baldrick's that our team is going to get sponsored, and then each member tries to, get donations from family members, from friends, and raise enough money to make it a worthwhile, fundraiser movement to the foundation of St. Baldrick's. And we shave our heads to, show support of the kids going through chemotherapy and things like that. So it
sounds like a great cause.
We try to do, give back a little bit.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Well, thank you, Peter. Thank you for joining us, and I wish you and your team great luck this season.
Thanks, man.
All the best. Well, that's it for us. Until next week, this has been The PlayBook.